I never thought life could get like this. I never thought life could get like this. We got a lot to talk about, so let's talk. There's a lot that you gotta know. There's a lot that needs to be shared. And I gotta give my thank yous and I gotta update you with all the shit that's been happening and all the good stuff that's been happening. The bad and the good. You know what I mean? The great and the not so great. So let's talk about this because I just had a little bit of an epiphany today, but also I've been having this for the past month. Because every year I kind of go into the year discussing and thinking and meeting with the family and kind of catching up and seeing like where are we moving and how are we steering this ship, you know? Because it's important to me that whatever we do, the content that we make, the videos that we produce, the streams that we live stream, the events that we attend, the people that we hang out with, you know, like all of that, there's got to be a meaning behind each and every single decision that we do because I like to move with intentionality. I like to make sure that all that we're doing because we can and we're in a position of privilege, but at the same time, we're doing because that's authentically who I am, which is just this fucking kid from fucking New York City, Anchorage, Alaska, right? That came from nothing, got everything, thanks to y'all and everyone around me, you know? I never thought life could get like this. And I mean that in all the best ways and all the fucking worst ways. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being a part of the community. Thank you for even a minute or a second of your time, whether you watched a video, a short, a live stream, you left a comment, you were recommended by someone, regardless of where you come from, whether you're a long-standing member or not. Thank you so much for the support. From me and my family to y'all. You have no idea how much you've changed for the better. And I want to talk about that a little bit today. But even after today, you're not going to get the full picture until I release a video later this year that shows you everything. But in the meantime, let's talk about how everything is changing, how it's all changed, and what we're going to do from here on out. Because I'm fucking excited. Oh, this year's going to be a fucking amazing year. But at the same time, I want to make sure we're all on the same page. I never thought life could get like this, you know? Let's start with the bad, because I like to go bad and then I like to go good. For anyone that knows my story, if you don't know my story, we've been doing content full-time for about 5 years now, give or take, right? 5 years to be able to be in a position of privilege to be a content creator full-time and say that this is my career. That's a fucking blessing. Is fucking insane that I can say that my career is to fucking vibe and celebrate life, to celebrate all these fucking cool worlds and video games that we get to explore, geek out and nerd out, disagree and debate, or agree and celebrate with y'all together as a community, right? Whether it's me expressing myself and y'all seeing that, witnessing that, or experiencing that, or being a part of that and adding to that in all the beautiful ways that you do, right? We've been doing this for about 5 years, give or take. Before that, I was a barista, sometimes part-time bartending a little bit, right? Working overtime, part-time bartender, 40 to 60 hours a week, you know? Before that, we had recently gotten evicted because of COVID, shut down my fucking city, and I couldn't work nowhere. So I had to move back in with the family because family looks out for each other, right? That's important. And I lost everything. I lost my job. I lost, you know, my fucking peace of mind, my sanity, in the sense that for the first time ever, I truly felt the fear and the anxiety of being isolated and truly completely fucking useless in all the ways that you can imagine. You know, family's being heavily impacted, I'm being heavily impacted, and I literally can't do anything but sit there and just take it and vow that I'm gonna do everything that I can to put myself in a position to make sure that this never happens again. Fast forward, we studied graphic design for a little bit. We studied, you know, how to be a better content creator, things that we can do to diversify. And fast forward, y'all changed my life one night that I'll never forget, where I woke up, some of you guys know the story, one day, and I went from like fucking 500 or 800 subscribers, however much it was, to fucking over a month period, 10,000 fucking subscribers. And this changed overnight. I went from not making a penny for 2 to 3 years to holy fuck. The phone is going bring, 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 nonstop 24/7 as I wake up. Because so many of y'all are subscribing and leaving likes and commenting like, yo, who the fuck is this loud ass ADHD, raging, fucking obnoxious, hyper-go-lucky, nonchalant, golden retriever ass, Kasana energy ass kid that just discovered, these games that I really vibe with this music that I really vibe with, whatever community that you came from or were a part of. During that time, it was Honkai Impact, right? Another time it was Genshin Impact, another time it was PGR, another time on and on and on and on and on, right? Like, y'all changed my life, and I'll never forget that day. That day where it felt like, holy shit, I finally have agency. I finally have the ability to potentially completely change the course of not just myself, but my family's life. A lot of my family who struggled so much and hasn't had that support that they could really use, and having a wingman to be able to help them with all the shit that they're going through, right? Because I grew up with being insanely fucking privileged that even though we came from fucking dirt nothing, mind you, I still was lucky enough to have loving fucking parents that worked their ass off and sacrifices their ass off to put us in a pretty decent position as we got older, that I got to experience as an adult, to where it's like, oh shit, I got a roof over my head now. And we can count on the fact that the fridge is not going to go out because the light bill couldn't be paid, because that's what we had to deal with back in the day. Sometimes we'd come back home, we didn't know if we were going to get, potentially like a bill heading up the home saying that you can't be here no more, and you got to figure out the rent, or like the electricity bill's gone. And now we're in a position where like I can help out the family. I can treat the family in ways that I've never treated before, and that's thanks to you guys. There's this great comment that someone said where I tweeted, I was like, yo, I'm trying to see if I can maybe go to China or Japan, or et cetera, et cetera. And someone commented, oh, so what you're saying is give me money and I'll go. True. True. All success of any content creator or head of any fucking company of any type is owed thanks to the community and their team. I never forget that. I'm never going to forget that. I'm always going to be I will always be thankful, and I'll owe that to you. You know what I mean? And the reality is I can never live up to that. It's not possible. It's not. The love that y'all show is fucking insane. If you think about it, 10 people can sometimes fill up a room. 50 people can sometimes fill up a living room. Bro, we're at 86,000 fucking subscribers, and that is a fucking insane concept. That's so much love that no one person can match. But you damn best believe I'm going to do everything I can to show that in any fashion or form that I can. With the videos that we make, the live streams that we do, whether we meet y'all in person at an event or a convention, and we're kicking it and having a good time, or catching up, or, I'm able to say my thank yous in person in any fashion or form that we end up doing it, right? So I want to take the time to just say thank you, because we're going into 2026. This is now my 6th year or 7th, almost 7th year of being full-time content creator. Being able to say that I do video games for a living. I can meet people and celebrate life and share that on the internet for a living. Like, that's such a fucking insane concept, Forever thankful to y'all. But that also came around the same time as there was so much tragedy happening in my family. COVID hit. I had recently gotten evicted. And right around the time where we were able to become a full-time content creator, some of you guys may have known this from some of our streams. Others, not so much, right? Like my uncle recently passed away during that time period, right? And then I had friends pass away because of COVID. And my uncle especially was a core pillar and foundation of my family that shook us to the fucking core, him not being around. And at that time, I had a choice and I had a decision. I can really fucking lock in on this opportunity that I was, given and shown by y'all by just going all in on the fucking content with live streams and videos and really catch this fucking wave, because YouTube is a very much a momentum-based type industry, you know? It comes in waves and it leaves in waves. So you got to really ride that wave for as long as you can. And then you wait until the next big wave kind of comes. And that's kind of like just, it's very much a roller coaster experience, you know? And it's a beautiful thing. I love it to death. But when you catch that for the first time, you got to make sure that you catch it and you ride it so the foundation is set. And this was an opportunity to where I could change the trajectory of not just myself, but my future self and my family. So when the opportunity came to whether or not I would decide to drop everything, take a huge break and be with my family, attend that funeral, and help with the grieving process, or take a step back and be like, I can't do that, because this is an opportunity to set our foundation strong and an opportunity to put us in a position so that if any more of us crumble, or if any more of us need help in any fashion or form, we got a strong foundation that can back them up and a strong foundation that they can lean on if this is going to hit us harder, not just in the moment, but in the future. So I made the decision to like really lock in on this. And it was the best fucking decision I could have made, right? Because now here we are, and I can say, holy fuck. Oh, man. Like, I never thought life would get like this. I'm happy now, man. My family's taken care of for the most part. I'm able to support family in ways that I've never been able to before, right? We've been able to do things as a family that we've just never been able to do before. I've been able to treat close friends and family in ways that I've never been able to before. And for that, from my family and from myself to y'all, thank you so much. There's a reason for the story. Throughout this whole process, even though we're at 86,000 subscribers as a YouTube channel, it's really important to convey and like let y'all know, like, guys, this is still a 1 to 2 man, sometimes 3 man operation. I'm not like a lot of big content creators out there that got hundreds of thousands of subscribers that are getting millions of views, you know, per week or per month, however much it is, right? To where we can have a team of editors like most people do, have an agency to help review the deals and the opportunities and make sure that their voice isn't being stifled or they're not being manipulated or controlled or, you know, having their identity shaped in a certain way that's not truly them. Like, bro, for the most part, the majority of things up until very recently has been mostly just been me, myself, and I for the majority of content that we've uploaded. Here and there, we're getting some assistance from an editor that we would bring in from time to time to back us up. Shout out my boy Cyan, my goat. I fucking love you. It's really come in clutch in a lot of moments where we needed that help, right? And now very recently, my wonderful fiance, we'll talk about that. Yes, I'm engaged. I know for some of you guys, what the fuck, you're engaged? For other people, oh yeah, you've been engaged for a hot minute now. So we'll get into that in a second, but like she's been helping with managing the schedule in ways that I've never had the time or the mental capacity to be able to do, and also assisting with editing a lot of content, which is why we've been able to produce more content than ever in this last year, and that's a fact. We'll get into that in a second. Contrary to popular belief, the marathon that we're doing hasn't reduced the amount of content, unlike what some of you guys are saying, which is kind of weird, but I understand the sentiment. We've actually 5x the amount of, or 2 to 5x the amount of content that we've been uploading in 2025 compared to any year before that. And that's a fact. And then that's thanks to, you know, finally getting an assistance with my fiance. Now it's like a 2-man team, sometimes 3-man, right? But I don't got the teams of editors. I don't got the legal team that will back me up and review every single contract. I do all the legal work for myself. So anytime I get an opportunity, I got to make sure that, you know, is this going to potentially, you know what I mean, lock me into something that I don't want to be locked into, because I'm a free spirit and a free soul, and I like to always, and I always will and always have, you know, freely speak my mind on everything. So I got to check for all that. I got to negotiate that out, because it's, you know, a lot of these companies, like, they want to make sure that you can't do that, right? And that's not on them. That's just business. That's part of the industry, right? But that takes time. We're reviewing legal contracts. We're editing almost all of our content to upload, which is insane amounts of videos. In 2025, we've uploaded more than 200 videos. Any year prior before that, we do the math, I think the most we ever did was an unhealthy amount, me, myself, and I, back in 2021 or 2022, like 130 or 180 videos at most, right? And that was crazy bad for my health, mind you. Every video after that was like 70 to 100 to around there. And during that process, man, I'm realizing like, holy shit, it's been a fucking journey to go from all that shit to, yo, I go to a fucking convention and so many of y'all are like, where's that fucking UD loud ass laugh coming from? What the fuck? And then y'all somehow like are able to find me. It's like, UD, can I get a picture? Like, it's so nice to meet you. I love your videos. Like, I just wanted to say, like, stop and say real quick that I really appreciate all the content that you do. Like, to have that moment, for y'all to share your energy with me in a moment like that in person is a fucking crazy concept. And this has happened not just where I'm from in the States, but it's happened in Japan, it's happened in China, it's happened in South Korea, it's happened in Germany, it's happened in New York City and California and all around the world. And that's such a beautiful thing, cross-culturally, across oceans, across borders, that, you know what I mean? Like, we're sharing each other's energy with each other. Y'all have shared your energy with me. And for that, I'm like eternally grateful and thankful. And at the same time, though, there is so much that I still got to do. There's a lot of promises and a lot of content that still got to go up. I mean, bro, I got like at least hundreds and hundreds of hours of footage recorded in multiple SSDs over here of storage, just like 10 terabytes. Probably at 20 now. That got to go up into videos, right? That's happened for multiple marathons. And there's ways that I can improve as a content creator to be able to up the value of the content that I'm producing, whether it's quality in content, quantity in content, et cetera, et cetera. But that comes with time, and that comes, you know, with getting better with things and improving. And I'm glad to say that this is the first year. 2025 is the first year coming into now 2026. Happy New Year's! That I really feel that I can say I'm proud of the progress we made this last year. I really am. And I can go to sleep knowing that, damn, we put in more work this year than any year prior, and that's a statistical fact. And that makes me really happy. And on top of that, I feel like we're returning to content that has felt the most true of who I am, not in like the games that we're covering, but the content that we're doing of the games. I feel like the reactions and the reviews have been a little more in depth. That's been a little more core to our true, you know, identity that initially helped blow us up initially, right? Like we're returning back to our roots, and it feels so damn good. We're taking our time with things, and I feel like that's so important to make sure that we're really expressing, and I'm really expressing to y'all how I truly feel, the good and the bad about everything, right? And then we can have a moment to moment with each other. A lot of that has been putting my head down to the grind to make sure that we're improving, we're learning, and we're increasing the content output and increasing the quality. And anytime you put your energy in one thing, another thing's gotta take the hit. And thankfully, I can say for the most part, I still always made sure that in times of need, I was there for family, for the most part. But there was also so many moments that I can count where I had to prioritize the content, not because I didn't like it. I loved it. It's a position of privilege, right? It's a blessing. It's so much fun. But if I didn't put my pedal to the gas, if I didn't put my head down to the grind, you know, what if another tragedy happens and family needs me? What if a medical emergency happened and family needs me, you know? Like, just the other year, my baby boy, my dog, passed away. Leo, for anyone that's familiar. That was another heavy hit, and that was another blow. And that, like, I'm happy to say that when his time was coming, unlike all the lost friends and the lost love and the lost money and the lost time that happened before this point where I could be a full-time content creator, this was the first time where something was happening, and I actually like had funds and the resources available to be able to do something, you know? And sadly, it wasn't enough. But the peace of mind with coming, that comes with knowing like I tried and I did what I could, means the absolute fucking world. And I wouldn't be in that position without y'all. So for me and my family, thank you. And to know that we're still in that position, fuck, man. My fiance recently lost her job. And to say that we're in a position where not only can I be like, hey, amor, don't even worry about it. Like, I got you. We got this. All right. Like we're in a position like we're good. We're chilling. And on top of that, she just happens to have the wonderful skill set to where she can help this. And we're in a position and an opportunity, thanks to you guys, where like, not only can she help this, but she's making it better for y'all. She's making it better for me. And at the same time, it's bringing even more returns for us. And it's like this beautiful positive feedback loop where like everyone is kind of winning at the same time there, right? We're in it as a unit, and that's so fucking special. And I'm so fucking thankful to y'all for that. Cause that's special. You know? That means the world, man. And I say all that to say thank you, because 2025 was a fucking amazing year. Even knowing the bad that happened, 2024, 2023, 22, like I don't regret none of that, you know? Holy shit. Y'all have really changed lives. So whether you hate my ass in the future, you hate my ass now, you hate me back then, you love me now, you love me in the future, regardless of where your stance on me is, I hope you always fucking know that from the bottom of my fucking heart, thank you so much. For me and my family, to y'all. Because during all this time, like, I've lost friends, I've lost love, I've lost money, I've lost time. And if it wasn't because of y'all, like there really would have been a day where I think I would have woken up one day and realized, holy fuck, I'm losing my mind. You know, like I'm going fucking insane. So thank y'all, truly, from the bottom of my fucking heart. On that note, though, like, we've produced the most videos that we've ever produced in the history of this channel in the year 2025. And my goal is to beat that for 2026. And that's the current plan. That's what we're striving for, right? 205 videos we uploaded in 2025. I think I got that number right. We're looking to beat that for 2026. But I say that with something I just realized in this last day, which is why I'm making this video now, besides my thank yous, which I am going to give more thank yous at the end because it's needed. I want to go more in depth on that. But I had a real big moment with the family. Family's good now, but I had a real big moment with the family where I'm like, fuck, life's kind of moving fast right now. Holy shit. I got engaged this past year in 2025. I'm getting married this year. Kind of crazy. I know. What the fuck? The dude that was sleeping on his floor way back in the day in his family's bedroom. Wait a minute. You got your own apartment now? What the fuck is going on? I know, it's crazy. Life's moving fast, man. He's getting married now. Oh shit. Getting married. The biggest ones for me are my two pride and joys, my two younger brothers. One just graduated university, killed it, proud of you. The other one is about to graduate high school, hella fucking proud of you, good shit, right? The former one that I was just talking about, that graduated university, got his first big job, you know what I'm saying? He's putting in the time, putting in the work, and he's fucking killing it. Hella fucking proud of you, right? Life's moving fast for them in the way that it's moving fast for me, in the sense that, like, oh, I'm getting married, but then, like, you know, in a few months, like, the youngest is about to graduate high school. About to. I said graduated. About to. Here in May, June. And the oldest is about to move away. And there's a chance that the youngest moves away too this year. And if there's anything I've learned with all these fucking tragedies that keep hitting my fucking family, is that your unit, your family, right? And I don't mean blood. I mean like the people that you consider family. At least for me. I know for some people it's just blood, and you know, that's a separate discussion. But your people that truly have your back. If you have that, which is a blessing and it's very hard to find, you got to make sure that you treat that right. You know, my original plan for 2026 coming into the new year was like, okay, we're going to fucking grind this out. We're going to tunnel vision, put our head to the ground and our head to the grind, our head down, and just fucking go. Pedal to the metal, pedal to the gas pedal. You know what I mean? Foot to the gas pedal and just let it rip. And I was working today, and I was about to record some videos, Colombian reaction and Morning reaction, and I was listening to the song as I was working, and I was organizing, you know, invoices and all that, legal work, and this song really hit, and it put something into perspective. You know, what is tunnel vision when the view is amazing? You know, like, I could put my head down to the grind, but then, like, what if I pop my head back up and then I missed it, the moment, you know, that I should have spent time for. There's a time and place for everything. And I came to terms with the fact, like, fuck, these next 6 months is kind of like an end to a fucking chapter and the beginning to a new fucking arc at the same time, right? And I really got to make sure that I make myself a little more available than I ever have for my family before this moment. So I'm saying that to say this new era of the channel, with the help, thanks to my fiance, who's now working as our manager, essentially, helping with so many duties and content scheduling and editing videos and being able to upload and all that stuff. I want to make sure that y'all know that a big priority, especially for these next 6 months, especially, right, is that I just make myself available for the family time a little bit more. So are you going to see a decrease in content output? No. If anything, you're probably going to see an increase. But my original plan for 2026, in terms of just letting it rip, all life and soul to this, to the grind, right? It has massively shifted for sure. And I just want you to know that it's important for y'all to understand that I'm doing this for two big reasons. One, to make sure that I'm giving the time that's so fucking important for my pride and joy and my family, my brothers especially, just so that they know that I'm a little more available and that they remember that, hey, Big Brother's always got you. Even when you move on to those next stages in life, I always got you. You can always come back and, like, remember these moments that we had before you went out there and, like, you know, you did your thing and you killed it, because I know they're going to kill it. I want to make sure that we have those moments, and I make myself a little more available, because I can count on two hands the amount of times that I saw them in the last 6 months. That's crazy, because we live in the same fucking city, right? And the same goes for my family. So what does that mean? That means I'm only going to see them 6 to 7 more times in the next 6 months? Is that what that means? Is that maybe 12 if I'm lucky? Like, that's crazy. That is kind of fucking wild. I see my Gacha characters more than that now. But no, seriously, like, so I say that to say that I'm definitely going to be setting aside a little bit of time, you know, every single week or every other week minimum, just to check in on them, you know, not just my brothers, but the family. And I say that because I hope you know that that's not going to affect the energy. And if anything, you might see a revitalized, more geeky, more fucking loud and obnoxious and celebrating life UD than you've ever seen before. And that's not just because of this change that we're doing or this shift in our original plan for 2026. That's also happening because of 2025. And I need you to understand this, okay? Before everything we just talked about for our plans for 2026, and I'll get into details here in a second, let me give you my thank yous now. Guys, We broke the all-time record for most views generated in a single month in 2025. Fam, we broke and made more views in the last 6 months. In the last 6 months, more views, and we uploaded more content in the last 6 months than we did in the 2 years prior combined. That's fucking crazy. Thank you so much. And I say that because I have peace of mind in knowing for the first time in my life, because I've never had this peace of mind in my life, where I can wake up one day and know, fuck, an accident occurred. What am I gonna do? Now I know, like, oh, like it's okay. That means a lot. That's so fucking special, and I hope you know that. Whether you're trying to figure yourself out, whether you're growing, you're entering new stages in life. I just had a lot of you guys in our 24-hour no sleep marathon stream. It made me feel like old Unk over here because I'm about to turn 28 over in May 28. I'm 27 now. And bro, someone in the fucking chat was like, dude, I was in high school when I was watching you and I'm about to graduate college. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, wow. What do you mean you're about to? Ooh, that's fucking weird. That, you know what I mean? But in a good way. In a good way. I say that to say, that's so fucking special, and I think this is truly the first moment in my life, truly. And I feel like I hit that point 2 years ago where I could say I checked off almost every single box on my checklist, right? But this is the first moment in life where I can truly say I never thought life would get like this, man. I'm happy. I mean that. I can just be who I am, and I've been able to be who I am for the past 5 years. This last year, even more, considering we just dropped the fucking filter on the channel. I say filter as like the PG-13 filter, right? And I can say I'm happy. And it wasn't always like that, you know? And I'm so thankful. And all of that is thanks to y'all. 2025, 2024, and 2023, 3 years especially out of the last 5, I met so many people. And so many of y'all have shared so much energy with me. I went from this dude that lost so fucking much in the pandemic. My family lost so fucking much in the pandemic, right? To, bro, I've met some of the best friends I've ever had thanks to this career. That's precious. I've met people that I found more trustworthy, that I've only interacted with in person, that I can count on one hand, right? That I've interacted with them in person, but we've interacted way more online than some people I've known for fucking my whole life. That's a beautiful thing. The love of my life, my fiance, who I'm gonna get married to this year, I met her thanks to this career at a convention. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? She's been my best friend for like the past, like one of my best friends for the past like 3 to 5 years. Like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, the comments that y'all have left on videos and streams have made it so on the days where I felt like an absolute piece of shit because I wasn't there at my uncle's funeral, is like, I'm doing this for a reason. It's now paying off in spades. And that means the fucking world, you know? Like, the fucking world. So I say all that to say, and to really share with y'all for 2026. And this part I wrote down. Back to what I said earlier. When I was like, yo, maybe we can go to Japan or we can go to China. Someone's like, give me money and I'll go. Like, true. All success of any creator or head of a company of any type is owed thanks to their community and team, y'all. Whether it was just a second of your time that you spent on a video, whether you're watching this video, whether you're a subscriber, whether you've ever donated, doesn't even need to be financial, just energy and time that you spent, a comment that you left. Maybe you saw me in person, you were like, UD, you made my fucking day the other week because I was having a bad day and you said some stupid shit. I was cracking up and it was like, whoa. That gave me the energy I needed to get through all my shit. Like that's special. A successful content creator ahead of any type of company is a privilege. It's a position of privilege to be here where I'm at. Never forget that, and I'm never gonna forget that. And all of our success is thanks to the support of y'all. Everyone in this fucking community. Everyone. Like, whether it's insane as being a sub on stream and watching our videos, you're changing lives for the better. You know, whether you're fucking hating on my comment and you're trying to give me your 2 cents because you're trying to ruin my day, nah, you're actually adding to the profits so I can give that back to the community, or so that we can keep making content, so we can keep celebrating all the shit that we actually enjoy, you know? So like, thank you, even to the haters. Thank you so much. Y'all are making lives better, unironically, which is really funny when you think about it. Are you owed any money? Am I owed any money? No. Do you deserve it? Do I deserve it? I don't think anyone deserves it. This much love, this opportunity. This is fucking unreal. Name of the fucking channel, because like, why is the name of the channel Unreal Dreamer? I didn't think this was gonna fucking go anywhere, man. I made this channel just to fucking geek out about the shit that I love. With the people I love, and like just fucking have a good time and celebrate, you know? And I can't believe that an Unreal Dreamer actually got to a point where like shit's actually getting real fucking fast. So do I gotta continue expressing myself and creating content and showing thanks when I can? Absolutely yes, and I'm gonna keep doing that. I say all this to say that that's what it means to be a captain of any type of ship. You might steer the ship, but you ain't shit without your crewmates. Let me repeat that. You might steer the ship, but you ain't shit without your crewmates. And y'all have been fucking fantastic mates, man. You may not know me, I may not know you, but any little bit of energy that you've ever sent my way, thank you so much. It's meant the world. Just a lot of quiet moments in this fucking discussion, I know, but thank you so much. Let's get on to the numbers before I get all fucking emotional. We had 86,500 plus subscribers. I think we're now at 86,700 or something like that. We're about to hit 87K. We're on our way to 100,000. I never fucking thought in my wildest dreams, if you would have talked to me 5-10 years ago, that like, oh, yeah, we would hit this fast. Because this might not be fast to some of y'all. This might not be fast to like, you know, the people that are like blowing up overnight. Bro, for me, this is insane. The success I've had is crazy. It's mind-boggling. Genuinely, it's been a fucking just zoom and dream. But it's important for y'all to understand, just because we're making time for family, just because, you know, I hope you know the energy is only going to get better. The energy has been better. I don't know if you felt it or you've noticed it. Hopefully you have. And if you haven't, sorry, we're working on it, I guess. We're always trying to improve. But my goal for 2026 is just to literally be the fucking biggest version of myself that I possibly can. Continue to just be me. As cheesy as that sounds, because any fucking thing I've learned, it's like, life's so short to not be the biggest version of yourself, you know? So hopefully that's okay. We got some big projects lined up for the rest of this year. I want to give a big special shout out to the moderators of our streams that help so much with dealing with trolls and AI bots trying to take over the stream and all that stuff. So shout out to y'all. Y'all are my fucking goats. Truly, I genuinely mean that. Cheers. And shout out to the community that has helped the vibes on stream be absolutely immaculately amazing and just keeping things drama free for the most part. Thank you. Special shout out to my fiance, who's now, as you guys might know, manager son, that has been helping with editing content and also managing our schedule. The reason we've been able to upload more videos than we ever have this year before any previous year is thanks to the fact that A, she's actually helping uploading videos, and then B, on top of that, most importantly, she's the one helping with us having an actual schedule to make sure stuff and content has been getting done. This is why in the last 6 months, we've been more variety than we have ever been in the last 5 years. That's my decision because I wanted to go more variety. I want us to cover all the different worlds and all the ways that we can, you know, take our time with it and explore and have a good time. Because I like the idea of just being a free spirit and sharing all the beauty that there is in the world, you know? It's my favorite thing. I love geeking out about stuff. You know, why be confined to just one thing when you can enjoy all the things and then geek the fuck out? And that's only been possible because we have someone that can help manage the schedule on, okay, you've done this, well, now you got to do this, and now you got to do this, and make sure you're doing this, right? I say this to say, though, to clarify a lot of things or misconceptions that have been brewing, but the misconceptions make sense why they are misconceptions. UD, you haven't uploaded any videos this year. You've uploaded very little. That's not true, actually. We've uploaded more videos this year than multiple of the past years combined. That's a fact, statistically speaking, right? But is it all the videos that we need to upload? No, we got so many, and that's a fact. There's so much content that we need to upload that hasn't been uploaded for a while that we streamed 2 to 3 months ago. And to that, all I can say is if you want to see those VODs, make sure to join us over on Kick. Or keep an eye out on the rare YouTube multi-streams that we're doing. We now multi-stream all the special programs here on YouTube. But if you want to see those VODs ahead of time, checking out Kick is the best way to do that, you know? That way you can see those VODs before they leave. Otherwise, it's going to take time for those content to get uploaded to YouTube. Why? Bro, for the most part, it's a 2 to 3 man team right now. And look, I'm not most YouTubers. Most YouTubers, they get millions of views. I make good money, by the way, and I appreciate it, but they make enough to have a team of editors. I don't got that. They're in an agency so that they can have all the contracts managed and the negotiations. I do all my negotiations, me, myself, and I manage all the contracts, me, myself, and I, because I like to be a free spirit, and I like to speak my truths, and express myself and geek out about all the things that I want to geek out without that ever being stifled or held back or restricted in any fashion or form. I like to be a free spirit. And that requires me to have that oversight and spend that time in doing that, right? So I don't have the agency. I don't got the team of editors that can help me out with this huge amount of hours of content that we got. But what I can say is we're getting more efficient. We're getting better and we're improving, and the numbers show that. I mean, there was, I'm gonna look at my screen now, because if I'm not mistaken, looking at it, in 2025, we uploaded 200 videos. In 2024, we uploaded 71. In 2023, we uploaded 97. In 2022, we uploaded 82. We're uploading more videos than we've ever uploaded before. And that momentum's only gonna keep going, you know? And it's gonna get better, and we're gonna get more efficient, and we're gonna learn new tricks to be able to just like get that content out there. And we've been growing so much lately that we're getting to a point to where like we can begin bringing in even more help, so that this is only like a positive feedback loop that's just, we're able to do more things with it. And that's thanks to you guys. So I understand the feeling of like, I feel like this game hasn't gotten any content or you know, any video uploads in a minute, but there's just a lot of games. There's a lot of worlds we're checking out right now. I'm very variety at the moment. And it's gonna take time, but we will get to everything. Trust. It's only gonna take time. Sorry for the wait, but thank you for the wait. It means the world. And if you can't wait around, I understand. And I'm sorry that we couldn't get it out in time before you left, but there's a lot of other amazing content creators that are just killing it right now. They're doing an absolute fantastic job. So highly recommend checking them out. But I promise you, whether you're here or you're not here, it's not going to change the fact that the content that we're uploading, it'll get out there with time. Trust me. It will, it will. I uploaded a fight-on character trial reaction like a month later afterwards, and someone was like, bro broke out the time machine. You might see a lot of uploads like that coming up, especially in February and March, where it's like, bro, I saw this content I have like 6 months ago, and you stream this? Like, all I can say to that is, if you want to see the stream mods ahead of time, check us out on Kick. We stream there almost every single day. And yeah, that's about all that really needed to be shared. But some other things that's like very important that are some frequently asked questions that you guys have been asking. UD, when are you gonna upload this? How can I ask you questions? It's a fantastic fucking question. We just revamped the Discord, and I'm so fucking happy with it. Shout out to the mod, shout out to Manager Son for helping with the Discord revamp, because good fucking Lord, did I make the Discord very, what's the word? Redundant. Way too many channels, and we were not using any of the brand new features that Discord had to offer in the last 3 years, and we finally got a revamp, and there's more options than there ever has been before for you to talk and geek out about your favorite games in the Discord, and we have more easier ways for y'all to communicate with me in the Discord. There's a place for y'all to leave any questions that you want answered that is now easier for me to see in our suggestions category in our Discord. We also have our own personal website, which is kind of like a Patreon, where we're also uploading, by the way, bonus content. Content that is reacting to music I can't upload to YouTube because YouTube copyright's been getting worse. Heck, Iron Mouse got copyrighted on their own music, and Yu Ping Cheng got banned off of YouTube for his own music because a random was able to copyright him, saying he owned the music instead. It's YouTube moderation's been getting bad. That's the reason why we're on Kick. They just have more creator protections there right now, which is very ironic, all things considered. But yeah, we have a lot of content coming up. I recommend, we have a personal website called unrealdreamer.online. You don't need to be a member. It works like Patreon, so you get bonus content if you are, like anime reactions and copyrighted music reactions. But besides that, you can make a free account and comment on a lot of different posts to be able to ask any question that you've ever wanted to ask, and I'll see comments over there as well. Or you can just join the Discord if you want to do that. Either or, feel free to leave a comment on any YouTube bot or YouTube channel. I know I don't see all of them. I get thousands of comments a day. I try to reply where I can, I promise. Or catch a live stream and feel free to ask. Sometimes I don't answer, but we try to answer where we can. Or pop in the Discord, go to the website, or go to the stream and ask some people in the chat, yo, has UD ever answered this question? And sometimes they can answer too, because we do answer a lot of stuff. But yeah, it's been a fucking amazing year. 2025 has been great. I'm happy in life. It's thanks to y'all. From the bottom of my heart, from my family to you. Thank you for changing my life so much. You helped get a kid from being on the fucking floor, you know what I mean? Not being able to do shit for his family to like, been able to help my mom out, been able to help, the family out, buy him gifts, buy him, I wanna, uh, have a whole like marriage ceremony with the family, right? Like that's possible. Like thanks to this, like I'm getting married. That's crazy. To someone that I wouldn't have met if it wasn't because of this career. I've had best friends that I've been able to get advice from that have taught me how to be a better creator or, how to be a better human being. Or I can just say I've had great moments with thanks to this career that I wouldn't have met otherwise. And I feel like, especially in the last few months and coming into 2026, I got a new energy and a new excitement for all things that I'm doing that feels like I'm returning to my roots in a way that just hasn't been done in a very long time. And that's thanks to y'all. Thank you for the support. Till next time, take care of yourselves. Love the heck out of you. I never thought life could get like this, and it's thanks to you. Till next time, be unreal. Take care of yourselves. And last thing, I'm going to keep being me. I'm going to keep being loud, obnoxious, and loving and geeking out about shit because I can't help it. I got massive ADHD. But life's too short not to be the biggest version of you. So hopefully, you keep doing what you love and you share it with the people you love because your energy is precious. If there's anything I learned in 2025, make sure you spend it in people that help recharge your energy so that when you do got to do the work, in my case, I got to do the content, you're at your best version of yourself that you could possibly be. And that's what we're looking to do in 2026. So to that, hey, fam, cheers. Till next time, take care. Peace. Be unreal.